Okay, mama, welcome to a birth prep video. This isn't really, I'm not gonna take you through a workout. I'm more so just gonna show you what the exercises are so that you can do them as you feel like you need to, or do them as long as you need to. I just want you to see what these exercises are, cue you through the breathing and all of that, so that you can utilize them on your own. So you don't necessarily need to follow this as a workout video, but I do want you to watch it so that you know what the exercises are so that you can do them. All you'll need is the stability ball, and I think we only need it for 2 exercises. And then these are exercises that you can do and are encouraged to do from 35 weeks on, but these are actually exercises that you can do 3 to 5 times a week. But it's something that does not take much time, and you can do it, like I said, 3 to 5 times a week. What the purpose of these exercises are, it's to, I'll give you a little bit more details on each one, but it's to incorporate movement patterns that focus on things that can help assist you in having control over your birth, okay? Because we want to feel like we've got control over our birth. And so doing exercises like this can help assist you in that. And it's mostly through opening up your hips, loosening up your hips, and loosening your pelvic floor, which has been a big focus of this trimester, especially towards the end. So this is super relaxed, it's super slow, and these are just for you to do as it feels good. Okay. Incorporating movement patterns, like I said, that focus on the following can be super beneficial to assist with your control over birth, breath work, and in a variety of different positions, because you don't know how you're going to deliver. We want to focus on breath work in different positions so that we can breathe in different positions during labor. Releasing and relaxing the pelvic floor, glutes, and jaw. If your jaw is clenched, believe it or not, your pelvic floor is tight too. We don't want that. And one thing that you want during labor is just to be completely relaxed, okay? Everything needs to be released. So we want to practice that right now. No clenching, your glutes don't need to be squeezed, your pelvic floor needs to be relaxed. Encouraging more space in the pelvis. I think that's a pretty obvious one. We need to make room for baby. What else? Improving hip internal rotation. The final point is movements that also just feel good and help relieve stress and tension. So that's what we're focusing on today. So like I said, I'm just gonna go through these to show you what the exercises are. You can take these exercises and complete them on your own. Some of them may feel better to you than others. If you feel like one does, focus on that one. Do that one as many times as you need to throughout the week. If one doesn't feel as, relaxing or like it's helping as much, you don't even have to do it. These are here for you to pick and choose from to prepare for birth. Okay, so first one is quadruped rock backs with internal rotation. So basically we're shifting our hips back almost like in a child's pose. And while we bring our hips back, instead of keeping our feet where they are, we're gonna actually internally rotate them, our knees in. So what that will look like is, and y'all can tell I'm comfy, we're relaxed, So right here, you're gonna start on all fours. As you shift your weight back, you're going to internally rotate, and I want you to focus on where you feel that. You're gonna feel that right here. That's that hip, internally rotating our hips that I talked about as a key point to work on allowing that and opening up room for our pelvis, okay? So I would say 5 to 10, okay? We'll go through 5 to 10, we'll see what feels good. So you want to shift back, bring it forward, okay? Exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale. And just do 2 more, okay? Like I said, this video is just to show you what these exercises are. Okay, that's your first one. Your second one is child's pose on the stability ball. So you literally will get in child's pose, okay? And use the ball for support. What this does is creates an angle that is big enough for you to fully get in child's pose so that your belly doesn't hit the ground. So mama, hang here as long as you need to. Okay, y'all know child's pose, it feels good. This is one that you can do as long as you need, okay? This is actually very similar to a birthing position. It's gonna feel good during labor to do that for a lot of you. So get down in that position. You can stay there as long as it feels comfortable. Just make sure you're breathing and not holding your breath. Third exercise is, y'all know I love this one, a deep squat. You are dropping it down in a deep squat. I could hang in this position for probably an hour before getting tired of it. What it's doing is opening up our hips. Women deliver in this position all of the time. I have watched so many birthing videos where it's beautiful. A woman literally delivers her own baby in this position. It's crazy. So we need this. We need open hips. We need them wide. We need our pelvis wide. And the most important thing in this position is to relax your pelvis, okay? Inhale, sink down into it. Let yourself sink down into this position. Everything is loose, your jaw is not clenched. Hang here as long as possible, mama. Next exercise is 90-90 hip extension. So this is with each leg, okay? So what you're gonna do is this knee's at 90, this knee's at 90, okay? I'll show you from a different angle. Let me help. Both at 90, you are going to exhale, inhale. So what this is also doing is that internal rotation of your hip, like I've mentioned like 3 or 4 times now, okay? Working on loosening up our pelvis, opening up our hips and opening up our pelvis, okay? This is also good for glutes, which as we know, glutes are connected to pelvic floor, which is connected to core, all things that need to be working. So you'll exhale and then inhale. We'll do 3 each side, just so you can get used to that motion. 1 more. Good, and then to switch, kind of press yourself up, 90-90 on the other side. Exhale, inhale. Okay, 2 more exercises. Next one is a kneeling lunge. This is just gonna feel like a deep stretch, okay? But again, it's opening up our hips and our pelvis. So you will step forward right here. Just a kneeling lunge. Those of you who are athletes, you have done this exercise so many times, you're gonna feel that pull in your groin and in your hip flexor, okay? And then in this one too, the more you push your leg out to the side, you're gonna get a deeper stretch there as well. So do whatever feels comfortable here. If that feels too low, just go as far down as you can. If you can get even further and down on your elbows, go for that. As long as it is comfortable, these exercises are meant to bring comfort and relaxation, okay? So we'll switch legs. Good, press it forward so you get as much of a stretch in both of your inner thighs as you can. Few good deep breaths here. And then we just have 1 more exercise. And you may notice one leg is able to get a little bit further down than the other one. My right leg is always a little bit tighter. Last one, hip circles on the ball. You're gonna do this a lot when you're trying to induce labor. So you'll just sit on your ball, as we've done many times now. Hug your baby, and then you are just going to circle around, okay? As big as feels comfortable. Do make sure you switch directions. Make sure you're breathing. Your pelvic floor is relaxed. Nothing is clenched during this, okay? All the way up to your jaw. Just side to side. You can rotate sides. Right here like that. Big circles, thinking loose. And again, what that's doing is opening everything up and loosening all of this up to prepare for the big day. So those are your 6 exercises. Again, I didn't want this to feel like a workout just because I wanted to show you what the exercises are. That way you can sit in the lunge as long as you feel comfortable. You can do as many hip circles as you feel best. If you would like a starting point, kind of like a guideline with this, 10 to 20 minutes. That's what I have written down as well, but about 10 to 20 minutes of this 3 to 5 times a week. 10 minutes is all it takes. Kind of pick and choose which exercises, maybe all 6 of them, feel best. Hang in them as long as feels comfortable, with the purpose being to relax and open up your pelvis. You are so close, mama. Keep the prep coming. You have done the work. This is the finish line. You're doing amazing, and I'm so proud of you.